Hey friends, welcome. It's Wendy. I'm excited that you're here with me. So we are going to finally get this situation taken care of. So this is like my current cardstock situation. It's pretty much horrid. And so today it's 7:30 at night. Look, it's almost dark outside. I don't know if you can tell, but this just came from IKEA. So I got these paper dividers, and then I also got this guy that'll be a divider, and then I got 3 more of these containers that are the best containers ever. I'll try to make sure I linked all of this, but truthfully I probably should have waited till tomorrow to start putting this stuff together, but I'm just going for it and gonna try to put them together now. And then this little thing is going to be used to connect this screen to this screen so that I can use dual monitors. So that's my fix for having an old Mac that I need to connect. There's software I have to download and stuff like that. So anyway, let's try to get these put together, and maybe we'll actually be able to start organizing this. Won't it be nice for it to not look like that? Ooh, I'm excited. All right, so I cut open all of the packaging here on these first, and then I started assembling these calyx units that slide in. So if you're unfamiliar with IKEA, which I honestly am not sure I know a crafter that is not familiar with IKEA, but basically IKEA is a humongous store that sells all kinds of inexpensive furniture, and it comes in super handy for craft room stuff. So this was really easy to assemble, and then they just slide into the IKEA calyx unit. IKEA sells lots of different calyx unit sizes. They have the big one like I have, and then they have smaller ones. And then you can buy all these inserts to help make everything more organized. So I got them all put together, and I'm going to show you in a minute what they look like in the calyx unit. Don't worry, I promise I'll show you. And then these are the job ticket holders. I did a video showing you what I was going to be doing with these. These are the job ticket holders with all of the paper in them, and then I made all the labels, and on this night I sat and labeled every single piece, every single one of them, and I was able to get them all put into the shelf. This was a pretty late night for me because this is that kind of thing that is just kind of tedious and time consuming, but it had to be done. So all of this is Concord and Ninth cardstock that I wanted to make sure I had labeled so that I would know how much of each sheet I had. And I have plenty of room to add more cardstock to my shelving. And what I'm doing here with the job ticket holders is I'm trimming the tops off. Now, in my previous video, I told you that I thought I would keep the tops on, but I realized very quickly that that was going to be a troublesome situation. So I trim all of them off and label all of them. After I labeled everything, I used the little guide that you see there on the left to get them all put in here correctly. I started out by putting them in horizontally and ended up turning them vertically. Don't mind my horrendous hair with no style. Okay friends, here it is. All my spots, as you can see, a lot empty. This is currently all of my Concord and Ninth cardstock. So I put this little guy in here that kind of is a guide for all the cardstocks, and then all of the cardstock is labeled and it's in order according to this little paper here. Sorry, I know it's like going in and out of focus. So anyway, yeah, they're all in here. I only have one sheet of each card piece, so I need to get more of that. But you can see I have plenty of room here for more cardstocks and specialty stuff that I don't have all in here yet. Like right here, I have my Gina K cardstock. It's my only, come on, camera. Really? It's my only Gina K color, so I'll just stick it in here, and then as I get more Gina K, I can add it to that area. And then I've got extra job ticket holders here if I need them. I have these 2 shelves, which I'm going to utilize to organize my embellishments, because I really like having my embellishments out, but I'm not going to use this container. So if you have a suggestion for me that is a container that's wide enough to fit this space, which would be like 12 inches, and divided, I would really love to know about it, because that's where I would love to have my embellishments. And then we still have all this cardstock that I need to figure out what I'm doing with, but I haven't made it that far yet. So that'll be for another video. I also thought these would fit here nicely, and maybe we can cut cardstock to go in those. So we'll see. We'll see what the next steps are. And as all this progresses, I'll just continue to do little videos to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Skeeter, you say goodnight to the people? Oh, you're a very nice girl. Say goodnight, friends.